When we last left our hamsters, well, I was talking about stapling them together and incurring the wrath of our hamster queen Felicity in Worcestershire, and I'm sorry about that, alright? I washed her car, I made her some of my legendary chili, and I got my hamster card back. Finally. Airfare was killer, though. So now that I'm back in her good graces, let's get straight on with another chapter in that infamously all-over-the-place Hamster Monogatari series. One that is, strangely enough, a straight-up hamster-raising simulation. So we really can't get enough of those, can we? Though this one does have the interesting distinction of translating its name as HAMSTER Stories, which certainly seems, well, aspirational to say the least. In this particular HAMSTER story, well, you're raising a hamster. It's not trying to be an RPG, and it's not trying to be a puzzle game, though tucked deep into the recesses of one particular menu is that damnable fortune teller again. But enough about hamsters with crystal balls. You have, as is familiar, a hamster in a cage, with whom you can interact in various adorable ways. While it seems like a tune we've played plenty of times before, this interaction and a number of options in the care and feeding of your hamster, up to and including various training regimes, has a more direct influence on said hamster's behavior, which in turn can alter its appearance, as evidenced by this rough and tumble looking punk right here. And a first for hamster games I've played, Hamumono 2, because hell if I'm spelling out the whole name, allows the player to offer direct positive and negative reinforcement, which feels like something every other hamster game should have had but didn't. Their loss, I guess. Outside of that particular innovation, Hamumono 2 plays very much like the Hamster Paradise series that set the bar in this particular genre. You have a town full of attractions to visit, people to talk to, shops to patronize, and various knickknacks to add to your hamster's cold, steel-embraced world. And then he makes cute noises at you and you tell him that's awesome. It doesn't feel as out there as some of the Hamster Monogatari titles we've seen thus far, but it does keep the cute, distinctive art style from those stranger titles and applies it to a more accessible format. That said, the text can be a bit on the kanji-intensive side, making me think this was designed to be a step more advanced in the spectrum of hamster care simulations. The inclusion of operant conditioning only solidifies this. I never thought there'd be this much psychology in my Hamster Thursdays, but there you are. Now it watches more hamster videos or else it gets the hose again.